The Art of War was written by Sun Tzu maybe 2,000 years ago and is basically like a how-to manual on how to slaughter your opponents in the ancient battlefield. Now, while you might not be a spear-wielding commander of forces, there's still a lot of things that the average 21st century person can learn from this. So you've actually come across part 2 of a series, very short series, where I explore the art of war and the precepts laid out by Master Sun in his book, so you can stop sucking at things. This is TLDR. I read it, so you don't have to. Now, there's a lot of certainly battle applicable things, precepts from this book, but Sun Tzu also outlines a lot of strategies that the modern autistic YouTuber of today can learn to master social situations or even help those who are in business situations or interpersonal situations. So jumping right into chapter 1, Master Sun says that the art of war is governed by 5 factors. And the first of these we're going to focus on right now is the question of whether the army will even follow its leader. Even if you're a brilliant business strategist that always knows the right decision, getting those dummies that work for you to just do what they're told is often a difficult task. And later on, Master Sun says that your forces must first like you before you punish them, or else they're never going to respect you. Additionally, you should actually punish the forces who disobey you, or else they never will respect you. So once your forces like and respect you, they will obey you even to their death. So again, the order of operations for that is get them to like you, then punish the people that disobey you, and then finally they'll do whatever they're told. Oh, and Master Sun, he's definitely not a hypocrite. So the perfect example of one thing I forgot to mention from the introduction is when Master Sun is tasked by a king to see if he can train an army of women to obey orders the same way as an army of men does. So the king sends a bunch of women, a couple of them being his favorite concubines, to Master Sun to be trained, and Master Sun just beheads a couple of the concubines when they don't do what they're told. I mean, if I was a general, I would do the same thing, right? I want to get the respect of my forces. Anyway, the armies of these women, they do start to obey Master Sun after this, and he sends them back to the king saying, hey, now they're ready to serve your every command. But, don't just be an idiot leader who expects your subordinates to do whatever they're told with no reason. So Master Sun says, don't give commands to an army that can't physically obey them. And part of that is knowing their capabilities, but also fully understanding the situation that you're sending them into. God, this damn mic just gets in the way. An ignorant leader will lead his army to ruin, which is the next important step, which would be have complete information about your enemy. So again, whether you're a business owner that needs to stay one leg up on a competitor, or maybe you're some pimply teenager who's tired of getting picked on by assholes at the park that you think are your friends, but really they're not. But, knowing your enemy is where you need to start. So Google their name. Google their business and see what pops up. Go to their social media pages, eavesdrop on what their friends are saying about them. Listen to what their enemies say about them. What's more, you must know the enemy, but you must know yourself as well. So 4 of Master Sun's 5 dangerous faults, there's a list of 5s that he gives, but 4 of them apply to directly your own demeanor. So recklessness, cowardice, a hasty temper, and an honor sensitive to shame. So, what does that mean in modern lingo? It means don't go around doing crazy shit without thinking about it. Don't be afraid to do shit. Don't get pissy when someone talks shit. And don't let your conscience get in the way of the shit that you need to do. Now, this is not an ethics course, by the way, so I'll let you be the judge of your own actions, whatever you need to do is. But moving on down the list of things that Master Sun says are important, warfare is based on deception. So don't ever let your enemy know your true goals. Just be sneaky about what you're doing. People can't defend against your strategies if they don't ever know what your goal is, and you should know what your goal is. Don't ever go into a confrontation not having an end goal in mind. Now, Master Sun says that the object of war should be victory, not lengthy campaigns. So usually conflicts drain resources, whether it be the finances or a business or your emotional bandwidth. Just end conflicts quickly instead of dragging them out. And I don't know if you've ever read Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. It's a little bit older book, science fiction. I love that book, but the bathroom scene, if you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. Have no pity for your enemies and just end all confrontations quickly. But being patient is also another theme of this book. Sometimes the enemy doesn't have a weakness that you can exploit immediately, but given enough time, Master Sun says that the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. So on the converse, avoiding your own mistakes will ensure that you are not defeated, but so don't be too rash when going into a situation. Think it through and be patient. Oh, and here's another good one for all you lazy bastards. Show up to the battlefield early, whatever your battlefield is. So if you're a business owner, be well rested and be the first in the office. If you're a nerdy middle schooler getting picked on, be the first one on the playground. Oh, and also learn to pit your enemies against each other, getting business rivals distracted with each other while you take over their market share, or getting bullies angry at each other while, saying that they were talking smack on each other is a good strategy to get them off of you and focus on each other. So most importantly, I would say, is always leave a graceful exit for your enemy. A cornered enemy will fight ferociously to the death, but if you leave a little bit of means for them to escape, you can still secure an objective without squandering your own resources to needlessly fight an enemy who is going to fight you to the death. And also, don't fight unless you have to. Always have your objective in mind. So, I don't know what your specific goals are, whether you're a business owner again, or just trying to manage your interpersonal relationships with assholes around you. And frankly, I don't care. I'm here to just summarize the book for you, and you can find your own application for all of these points. Anyway, this is TLDR. I read it, so you don't have to. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check out the link to buy the book on Amazon below if it piqued your interest. Also, I've got a list of the pages where I got some of these ideas from. If you find that interesting, you'd actually end up buying that book. And I'll catch you next time.